Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another stream. This year's already been insane with the albums, man. Every week it seems like, especially in this month alone, the month of March, the Metal March is here. The rise of all these new bands coming out with albums, even some old school bands coming out with some new albums, man, and I just can't be even more happy as a fan, you know, because I just can't be more excited, because I thought last year was going to be the rise of just new music, new metal music. It was just a full summer's worth of releases over the last year or so. But this month alone, man, it's just been like over 5 or 6 or so albums packed in week after week. And it's just insane. It's just insane. And we're going to do all of them, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to definitely do all of them for you guys. But today we are checking out the new All That Remains album, one of the original metalcore bands from back in the day, probably one of my earliest ones I've gotten into, actually, because they were actually, you know, I got into them, you know, I know some of their singles, I definitely know some of their popular ones. Six, you know, definitely up there with one of the greats, but I only know their singles game. I haven't really gone into them, you know, full frontal as of like this, you know, fully released album, I would say. I think I will listen to the full, you know, the album that the sixth one was on. I don't remember the name, but I do believe I heard that one. I think that was one of the very first few albums that they came out with. But I definitely haven't really checked up with them. You know, I came up with them, you know, sadly, before, you know, the main leads, the guitarist Ollie, sadly, truly passed away. But you know, it is what it is, you know. But I'm glad that bands continue to go on, you know, after tragedy, after, you know, hardships that come out, you know, from the band. I like to see that they keep go on. They still keep their legacy. They don't disappoint their fans. I'm sure that's what, you know, I'm sure the lead singer here wanted to do. But you know, they stuck with it. They went through a lot of lineup changes. They got probably one of the best lineups they have nowadays. No disrespect to the old lineup, but I feel like now they have the energy. They have the modern twist that the metal band needs, and I feel like, you know, they've been coming out with some heavy hitting bangers. So, you know, we're gonna check them out this time around. So hopefully, I did react to some of these already, like especially like this one, one of their singles that they released it previously. So I have heard this one, but hopefully we get a lot of new ones. Hopefully we get some new twists, some new breakdowns, and some old-fashioned hardcore hitting metalcore. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I love about these guys. From the solos, from the breakdowns, from the classic riffs, you already know I'm in for it. So we're gonna keep it, get it started here with the All That Remains record. I feel like we have a couple. See how many tracks we have on this one. About 10 tracks. Okay. It's about solid album, solid track. Usually a lot of the ones we haven't been listening to 11 or 12. It's a little bit, a couple bonus tracks in there, but this one we got 10. So hopefully these 10 ones are heavy hitting. Especially this one though. We have heard this first one, Divine, already, and this one just brings the energy, brings the tone, and sets the record, the tone for the album. And that's just what I like. That's what you need. The first song needs to be. It needs to grip your audience. It needs to have that energy. And I'm just super excited to get into it. So yeah, this is the first track off the new All That Remains record, Divine. I want to bring in the classic riffs, man. go, boys. Let's get it. Speak to me, boys. Whoop. Oh man, love the double bass. Just has that anthem feel to it, man. Love it. Woo-hoo! Bring those classic riffs in. Woo-hoo! Here with the whammy. I swear the drum man they got is insane. Whoop! Harmonize it up, boys. Bring those sexy leads. Oh, back in. Bring it in. Woo-hoo! Oh, they're bringing the classic feel. Ah! Bring those leads. Bring in the sweepies. Oh man, the double bass just brings it together, man. Whoop! Boy, look at dance vibe to it. Oh yeah, break it down. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, one of the all-time greats and one of the best bands in the metalcore game. Like I said, man, All That Remains is insane. They've been keeping it going for years and years after their hardships, after all their controversies and stuff like that. They just coming back around full force, and I love it. I love it, man, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, bringing back from what I remember from the classic albums with the new modern twist. I feel like with adding with the new modern tone, the crunchiness, the breakdowns, always it does with the best, but they do best on their leads. I feel like they were always known for their lead playing. Like I said, their previous guitarist, I believe Ollie was his name. I'm just gonna double check that real quick because I don't wanna disrespect the man's name. See here. Yeah, Ollie was his name. Okay, and yeah, Phil is the lead singer. Okay. So like I said, man, I don't know who they have now. I don't know if they were in their previous bands. I don't know if they just like, you know, did like an audition kind of thing. But the drum man they have now is just insane. It's just definitely insane, as well as the lead guitarist, man. They just definitely know how to play. They definitely know very well talented. I feel my man's came in from like the sweepage, the tappies, the harmonies. Everything just sounds so crispy, so clean, and I just love it, man. I just love it, man. Like I said, this one might be one of the best debut albums, actually, for me, to coming back and refreshing my memory from these guys, because like I haven't really taken the time, to listen to their past albums. I haven't really, dove too deep into them. But after this album, definitely might have to check that out. But we're just gonna have to keep it going and see what new surprises, see what new heavy twists that these guys might have to bring. But Phil, though, he's definitely been practicing on his voice. He definitely has that grit to him. He has that energy that I feel like that was kind of missing on some of the older albums, I feel like. But he's always has that iconic high scream that he always does. You definitely know it's him when he does that, long-lasting high scream, especially at the beginning of some tracks here. But he could definitely go low a little bit, but I feel like he's gotten a lot better, a lot more better control on his voice with the cleans. Because with the cleans, he kind of has like that raspiness to him. It's not really, clean singing, if you know what I mean. It has that grit to his voice, so like it has that southern twist on it as well. But it's a very good, very unique voice, I would say, in a way. But we're gonna keep it going here. Ali, nice to see you in the chat. Actually, could you type something else? Because I don't know why my chat box is so... it's big on my thing, but I don't know why the text is so small. Let me see. So I have the font size set to big. I don't know why it just looks so tiny. I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, that is way too... What the heck is going on? I have no idea what's going on with the text here. Is the box maybe too big? Let me try this. Try typing something again. Because I don't know why the text is so small. Can you try that again? No, we might have to figure it out. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep it going here. This is the second track off the new All That Remains record. Kerosene. Just proves how much I can read. So I have no idea what's going on with my word pronunciation here on all these albums, but it's putting out a lot of words I haven't heard before. But either way, hopefully we're gonna. The text is still small. I have no idea why it's doing that, but we're gonna have to figure that out. But either way, I have to make the box just like really huge. Hold on, for it to work. I don't know. I'll keep it like that. I don't know what's going on, but either way, this is the second one off the new record, Kerosene. I believe that's how you say it. Ooh. Oh, let's go, boys. Oh, hit me. Bring me in. Ooh, a little bit of harmony singing here. Little Avenged Sevenfold action. Ooh. Got harmonies everywhere. Oh, okay. Little double time chords. Oh, back in. Oh man, I can feel all the classics coming in on this one. Speak to me, Phil. Let me hear those emotions. Woo! Very catchy chorus though. Very upbeat sound. I may have spoke too soon, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, where are we going? Build it up. Bitch too! Oh man! Man! So clean! So clean with the sweeps, man. Oh man. Oh, let it ring out. Oh man. What a catchy slapper that was. Oh yes. Oh yes, man. I was hearing so many different influences. I was hearing so many different bands, man. But in a good way though. Definitely in a good way. Very catchy one, man. Wow, that one might be the catchiest one on the record. Even though it's the second one in, that one definitely might be, because it just sticks to you, man. It just sticks to you from the way he pronounces the words, from the way the flows with the chorus and everything in between, the solos, the sweepage. Oh my god, so catchy. But either way, man, right from the beginning there, with that hardcore hitting, classic metalcore hitting riff, right at the beginning, it just hits you hard. It's so deep, so gritty. Kind of reminds me of old school Trivium, in a way, because it has that, ascendancy vibe to it a little bit. It has that, their in waves kind of vibe to it as a little bit as well. So it kind of reminds me of reminiscent of their guitar playing style. But then it went into this little harmonizing vocals, like a little pre-chorus section there. Kind of remind me like a little bit of Avenged Sevenfold action, where my boy here, when he does the harmonizing vocals on their tracks and stuff like that. So it kind of reminded me a little of that. But then the chorus came around. Very catchy chorus, indeed, bringing in what they always do best. They definitely know how to write some choruses, though. I'll give them that. Because, it is a hard thing to write a chorus, especially to make it flow well, with the guitars and stuff like that. But then we got into, the nitty-gritty, old school, classic build-up, action, slow build-up, just to get the crowd hyped up, get them energy going. And it just went full force. They didn't disappoint at all. They dedicated it to the breakdown. And then we got a surprising solo piece in there as well. I wasn't expecting a solo piece after the breakies. Wasn't expecting the sweepage as well. The harmonies, the pitch harmonics, the the whammies, man. They surely do love the whammy, man. They definitely know how to use the whammy. But you know, a lot of bands don't really do that nowadays. I feel like, you know, especially when the solo thing stuff. So that definitely has that classic feel to it. It has that classic, you know, element to bring in the classic pinch harmonic squeals, the classic whammy bar. You know, you can't go wrong with that. Definitely can't go wrong with that. It adds a little bit of spice to the solos, and I just love it, man. Love hearing those squeals of the guitar, but like I said, these guys are definitely one of the greats up there, and definitely shows. Definitely shows, like I said. So I'm happy that they're still going, they're still kicking, but we got some more heavy tracks to go, ladies and gentlemen. We are just getting started. This next one we did react to as well. This was another one of their singles. It was a lot slower paced. It was more like, you know, a ballad, I feel like, almost kind of like a hard, like a soft rock type thing. But you know, so it's not as intense, it's not as heavy, you know, but it's more of a storytelling element. It's more of like a, you know, Phil's like telling his experience as well. This one, it's kind of like a live show that all these bands do. Like they do like live music videos and showing them on the road and stuff like that. So it's one of those type of things. But you know, I like when bands do that. It gives them an insight on like what they do, what their daily life is on the road. You know, day to day, show up the show. You know, it's interesting. It's interesting to see, and I do appreciate when bands do that. It makes me feel more connected with them as a band, because, you know, we're all just humans, we're all just people, you know, just living our lives day after day, performing for the fans and stuff like that. So I do appreciate when I get to see them behind the scenes. But yeah, we're going to keep it going here. This is track number 3, No Tomorrow. Let's get it. Definitely good with the riffage, though. I love those open chords, man. Give me that anthem. Speak to me, Phil. Give me those feels. Woo, bring that solo piece. Oh man, sounds beautiful in a way. Put you in a trance. Let's go, boys, build it up. Back in. Oh man, just seeing these videos just makes me want to get up there, man. This makes me want to get performed. Bring that kill switch engagey vibe. Woo! Can't forget the solo piece though. The staple. so clean. See, man, I admire people that can do sweeps that clean. 'Cause I could never pull that off. Man, it's so good. One more time, boys. Play it out, boys. Oh man, so simple but so clean, man. Gotta love me some bendy riffs, some bendy chuggy riff action, man. Like I said, man, that one's more of like an anthem. It's more of like a chanty inspired. It's more like the subtle tracks, but still good, man. It still has that grit to it. It still has that energy. Still has that classy, catchy chorus. You already know how it is. Got a little sweep in a little sexy solo there and there as well with the sweepage. I feel like every solo is gonna have a little bit of sweep action. I don't know. I think that's just like their iconic sound now. Just adding sweeps wherever they can. But either way, like I said, we reacted to that one previously on the channel, about a month or two ago. So it wasn't too long ago. But I don't know. But either way, like I said, probably not going to be my favorite one on the track, to be honest with you. But it's very, it has the energy. Like I said, it has that classic, bendy chord rhythm, bendy chord, kill switch engagey style breakdown. You know how it is. I feel like a lot of these bands grew up, were formed rather at the same time, so they have like a lot of influences. So they definitely have that, the similar sound and similar chord progression to to each other, which is a little bit like a little Easter egg, and if you know what I'm saying. But I don't know if it's intentional or not, but it is what it is. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, so far so good. The album is heading out to be a heavy banger, but we're just gonna have to keep it going here and see what more surprises we got later in store. The next one here is called The Piper. Don't know what that could mean, but it could mean any sort of things. A lot of these bands have hidden meanings with their names, with their song names, with their titles and stuff like that. So it might mean something to them. It might not. It might just be, a play on words rather. But either way, we're just gonna have to see what it means. So this is the next one off the new All That Remains record, The Piper. Little clean start here, okay. Going to space on this one. Ooh, have a little synth action. Oh, let's get it, boys. The riffs are just so fast and catchy. So groovy. Oh, let's get it. Already blessed me. Ooh. Bring that dissonant. Get it! Man, the beats are nuts! Drum man needs to relax! very different chorus style though. Woo! Little screams. Oh man, it's so groovy. Melody. Let's go, boys. Build it up. Ooh, hit those deep growls. Woo, little jump out solo. Man, the fills. Woo! Woo! Little do harmony riffs, man. You gotta love it. You gotta love it, man. These guys are nuts with their guitar playing, their creativity from how they create their tracks is just insane to me. It's insane, man. That was a little bit of a different one for them, though. It was a little bit of different, play style for them. It's a lot more groovy, like I said. It's a lot more like, technical in a way. It's very jumpy. It's very energetic. It's very genty style vibe to it, I feel like. So it's very different from their normal play style. But I feel like the chorus one on this one kind of was like, it was okay. It was okay. I didn't really like it too much. I feel like the chorus was like a little bit kind of like not really his kind of voice. It kind of reminded me of, like Bust the Fall kind of, when he was like doing the longer notes at the beginning of the chorus there. It kind of fit that kind of vibe. So it didn't really work for me personally on their style of band, but it is what it is. The guitar style still top notch tier, still breakdowns still there, solos still there, tappies, all that is still there, man. The harmonies, you gotta love it. But I just feel like the chorus on this one didn't really hit me the way it should have. But you know what? It is what it is. But we're just gonna have to. There's always gonna be that one track that you don't like too much. That's just how an album is. You're not gonna like every single track on the album. You're not gonna like. If it's going to be a 10 out of 10 album if you like every single track, there's very few, bands that do that for me. But either way, it is what it is. But so far, the album is still a heavy banger. We're still keeping it going here. We're going on to the next one, which is the title track off the album. And I've been saying this ever since I've been doing these album reactions. You got to have the title track probably be one of the better tracks on the album, because why would you name an album after a title track? That's not good. That's not good, man. That's just me. So you gotta have the title track to be one of the best. It has to be the one that stands out. It has to be the top tier list, the number one on the album. So that's just, but either way, we're just gonna have to wait and see what they're gonna have to pull out for this one. But I'm super excited. This is the title track off the All That Remains record, Antifragile. Ooh! Okay, yeah, there we go. Bring the chops. Oh yeah. Make that energy. Ooh. Phil screaming. Oh, what is that? Oh, I'm in. Oh, yeah. Oh, let's go, boys. I love it. There's the aggression I want. Ooh. The double bass too, man. Oh, break it down. Bring those chippies. Oh, with the trimmies. Oh, keep it going. Oh, and a solo piece? Oh my god. Oh! Best track. Best track off the album. Oh man! Keep it going! Keep it spinning, boys! Oh yeah! And the sweepage! Oh, that riff is so dirty! Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how you make a title track. That is how you make a title track and make it stand out, man. Just because, oh my god. Give me a minute. What was that? Jesus Christ, that had everything. That had everything, man. From deep sounding riffs, to fast paced riffage, to tappies, to breakdowns, to trippies, to breakdowns, to solos, to everything in between, man. It had everything. It had everything that makes this band a hard-hitting, slapping band. The classic metalcore feel is there. Oh my god. Whatever that riff was at the beginning there, just, oh my god, that sounded so clean. Sounded so clean as that dirty, fast-paced, choppy riffage. You know, oh, I loved it. I loved it, man. Remind me of some old, like, As I Lay Dying kind of vibes to it as well, you know, because with their similar play style, they do kind of similar kind of thing with their crazy solos and whatnot, with their trippies, their fast-paced riffage. So it's very reminiscent of As I Lay Dying, that track was. So I like that. I like that, though. You know, with the Phil coming in, doing his hard-hitting growls like Tim does on his vocals, you know, bringing in the chorus chanty kind of stuff. But either way, though, it worked. It worked so well. The build up, even classic build up breakdown. I felt like we were just. Then it just kept going. It felt like the breakdown wouldn't end. Then they snuck in the solo piece in there as well. And they just kept going, man. Oh, I loved it. Oh, I loved it, man. Whatever that first riff, though, at the beginning is probably my favorite part of the thing, the whole thing. But either way, man, that is a title track. That is definitely a title track. And probably one I would go back to and listen to again in the future, because that one just brings the energy, brings what I'm looking for. And it's just, oh, man, it's so good. So good. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm happy now. I'm definitely happy now. So check the check mark off the list for title track being good. Because if that one was going to be a bad one, I wouldn't know what to say about the rest of the album. But thank God it was a good one. Thank God it was a good one. But we're going to keep it going here. This is another one that we reacted to. It's another kind of subtle, clean one, I would say. It's another, like, soft one that they sometimes do on their albums. So we did react to this one previously as well, but I kind of forgot how it went. But we're just gonna have to remind ourselves here. But yeah, so this is the next one after Azale. Not Azale dying. That was I'm comparing them too much. It's not them. So I need to get the old track out of my head. The new All That Remains album, Forever Cold. Let's get it. This one's more like a ballad, I feel like. Still catchy with those riffs, though. Let's go, boys! Love those crispy chops, man. Changing the riff. Bring one back in, Phil. Those solos yet again. Woo-hoo! Oh, chug it up! Oh, let's get it. Why not? Oh yeah! Play it out! Man. Another solid heavy hitting banger. Another classic trippies. Classic riffs, man. Like I said, classic metalcore at its finest. And I love them for that, man. Keeping to the roots, keeping to what made them. All that remains. And I love it, man. I just love the classic tone. I love the classic playstyle. The classic feel, man. It's what brought me in to liking this type of genre. And I just love it, man. I just love it, man. 'Cause either way, no matter how many albums a band makes, no matter how long they could stay a band, you know, they just have that coreness to them. They just have what they stick to their roots. And just, you never know, you know, what the next album's going to sound like from your favorite band. But, you know, there's always going to be that underlying, you know, that tone in there. There's always going to be that tone that made them them. And it's always going to keep them. So if you're a true fan, you would recognize that. If you know, so otherwise they could change completely different genres, and that's a whole nother story. But either way, I just love that they have that, you know, that underlying classic metalcore tone to them. And I just like it, man. Like it, man. The chorus side of things, you know, it's more like an anthem kind of chorus kind of thing. It's very open, it's very broad, it's very like sing along worthy, I feel like. So it's but other than that, you know, either way, it's very no, it's one of those okay type songs for me. But you know, it has the classic, you know, like I said, from the riffs, from the metal, some of the solos in there. They always gotta sweep in the solo. Definitely have to find a place to fit that in there. You know, just every song I feel like has had a solo. I feel like I don't think they missed a single one when it comes to the solos. But you know, it is what it is. I don't know how they can come up with so many different solos. I just feel like you'd be playing the same notes at that point. But somehow they know how to do it. Sometimes they know how to figure that out. But it's a trick of the trade in itself, you know, coming up with all these amazing different solos without sounding the same. But either way, solid track nonetheless. But we are going to keep it going here. This is the next one off the new All That Remains record, Poison It. Now, so far, that has been a good one. This one's probably going to be another heavy one. I'm just from guessing, you know, because every track has been heavy pretty much from the start so far. Because if you have a song called Poison in it, it's definitely have to be a hard-hitting one. So we're just going to have to wait and see. But yes, the next one off the new All That Remains record, Poison. Started with those junkies. Oh! Bring in the trance. Ooh. Oh, chug it up. Oh, let's go, boys. Bring the black metal in. Woo! Oh man! Let's go, boys! I want more. Give me more of that. A dark feel to it. man loves his double bass. Oh! The sweeps! Oh, these guys are insane. My drum man hasn't stopped from the beginning. Oh, he needs to relax. Look at that dark tone. Oh man, what a fun track. What a fun track. Bring in the tremies at the beginning. Chuggy tone. Clean break. What are we doing here? Riffs. Oh man, everything is so fast and riffy. Oh, I love it. We done? Come on, boys, reel me in. Reel me in one last time. No, we done? Oh. No, I thought we were gonna get reeled in one more time. Oh man, it's okay though. It is what it is. I feel like he only sang the chorus a bit one time though. I feel like he only did that like that anthem thing like kind of like one time at the end there. I don't know. Maybe that wasn't the chorus. But I don't know. It is what it is. But the riffs though in this one are insane. The tremies, the black metal influence, the As I Lay Dying stuff in there as well. The Miss May I feel the action with the trems. Oh man, I feel like I love me some trems, man. You know, simple. It's the simplest thing you could ever do on a guitar, but if it's done right, it just sounds so good and it's so catchy. But from the riffies, because you can harmonize those bitches and make it sound like 10 times better. And it's just insane. Just brings out the energy. It just brings back the speed and the intensity of the track as well, man. But either way, nonetheless, though, it's kind of like hard to catch up with on that one because a lot of stuff was happening with that one. I feel like it's a very chaotic track indeed. But then they kind of threw me off though at the end with the clean section there. I thought they were gonna like reel me back in, like I said. But you know, it is what it is. A little bit disappointed on the end there, but you know, like I said, you're not gonna like every single track on the album. You're not gonna like every single one, but you know, it is what it is. So we're gonna have to keep it going here. Now, I believe this next one is one of the very first singles that they released. About, I think, like late last year. I feel like they released this one. I don't know, but I feel like this one was the very first one that I saw. I think from these guys when they were releasing their singles and stuff like that. So I don't know. It could have been the second to the first one I saw, but I know I did see this one. This one's definitely, you know, it brought me back into these guys. It brings the energy, like I said. Brings the classic tone, brings the chugs, it brings the energy. So like I said, I'm definitely going to like this one. So if you guys haven't heard this one yet, you're definitely going to be in for a ride. And it might change your mind on these guys because they definitely have that, you know, underlying deepness and subtlety that they have. So yeah, so we're going to keep it going. This is All That Remains. Let You Go. Let's get it. Hey, modern progression. Woo! very modernized rock sound. Woo! Those bendy bits. Can't forget the double bass. Oh, there's a choppy breakdown. Let's go, boys. Oh, we're down tuning it. Oh, yeah. Can't forget the solo piece. Woo! Little harmonized sweepage. Oh, yes. Pull back in. Oh yes. Oh yes. Ladies and gentlemen, that doesn't show that As I Lie Dying has modernized as a band, and I don't know what to tell you, man, because that was so good, so clean. Definitely brings the modern tone to the game, man. Like about all these other bands are changing out their modern tone. They just have that similar sound to them. They're bringing in the drop tunes, the Grammy. They drop tuned it on this one, man. They had the drop tune. They brought in the whammy. They felt like they were like, no, let's try that. Let's try that. We haven't done that before. I don't think they have done that before, but I feel like that was my first time hearing them drop tuning their guitars and stuff like that. So it's very modern when it comes to that aspect, but still has the classic chippies though. Gotta have the classic chippies. Simple is best. My opinion, all you need is some chippies and then you're good. Some chippies, some double bass. That's all you need to make a slapping breakdown, let me just say. But like I said, I like those though. I like the little new modern twist that they have. Like I said, all these new ones have been reminiscent of like old school stuff, but this one I feel like I said, brings in the modern feel, the more modern metalcore sound, the modern metal twist to it as well, especially with that down tune, chords, down tune breakdown that all these bands are doing. But it sounded good though. It definitely sounded good for the first time doing that. I feel like that I've seen them doing it. It sounded pretty good. So either way, I want to see some more of that. Let's bring some more of that. Come on, Phil. Come on, boys. Bring in some more whammy bars. Bring in some more down tune chugs and breakdowns. I like that. I like that. When it's good, man. Let me just say. But either way, they might have just wanted to try it, see how it sounded like. But it sounded pretty good, to be honest with you. Then we got always bringing in, sliding in the solo wherever they can, the solo tappies, the solo sweeps, the harmonized sweeps on this one, man. Just, oh my God, you got to be so precise. You have to be so precise, man, especially doing it at the same time as someone else. You can't screw up at even one note you mess up. It's just going to throw the whole thing off, man. So I have no idea how they do that. I don't know if they, it's probably pre-recorded everything, obviously, but especially on a live show, I don't know how they do that without screwing it up. But Either way, these guys are talented nonetheless, and I'm just so happy that they're back with the modern tone, and I just love it, man. I just love it, man. But we're gonna have to keep it going here. We can fantasize, we can reminisce on how good all these tracks are, but we have to keep it going here. We still have a few left to go. But let me see actually how many we have left here. We have, we only got 2 more left to go, ladies and gentlemen. We have this one, and then 1 more after that. So we're gonna have to wait and see what the rest of this album has to bring. How are they gonna end it? Are they gonna do it with the heaviest thing they've ever created, or are they gonna let it off softly? We're just gonna have to wait and see. But yes, this is the next one off the new All That Remains record, Cut Their Tongues Out. And if this one doesn't slap with a title like that, then I've no idea what to think about how this album's gonna end. But let's see how it is. Oh. Oh, jumpy riff. The Doomy vibe. Hold on, boys. Give me a minute. I wasn't even strapped in. Oh, I was not expecting that. Oh man, full frontal doomage on this. Oh, let's get it. Oh, where are we going? Oh, we're speeding it up? Oh my god! Jesus! Bro, we're thrashing it now! We are dooming! Jesus! Oh my god! Full frontal doomy! Oh my god. What an insane track. Smack it up, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I wanted to keep going. Oh, I wanted to keep going. I want more of the doomies. I want more of the chuggies. Oh, man, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting a full frontal doomie slapping breaking action right there, man. Oh, my God. These guys are trying things, and it's working for them. And it's working. When they tried the modern style on the twist on the last one, it worked for them. They tried the new doomy vibe action that everyone's doing. It works for them. Just, oh, my God, what can't these guys do? What can't these guys do, man? Because just, oh my god. What a slapper. Like, I'm out of breath. Like I said, I thought we were going to do something like a little bit from the beginning of the riff there. It was like some genty kind of groovy riff vibe I thought they were going to do. But then it just went full frontal, semi-truck to the face, smacking, doomy vibe action, beat down heavy. You already know how it is, man. Just wow. Well, all I can say is wow. Just what a slapper. Deepness tone on a whole nother level from these guys. Wasn't expecting that. Wasn't expecting. Was there a solo in that one? I don't know if there was, but even if there was, I kind of missed it because I was just blown away by the amount of intensity that I just witnessed. Just, oh my god. What a banger. What a banger. That one's a close second to be probably my favorite one off the record, because I know the title track is still probably one of the best ones I've heard from these guys in quite some time, but that one is definitely a close second. Definitely a close second, because I love the doomy vibe. I love just the intensity, the deepness of the tones, the dissonant chugs, man. You gotta love them no matter what. And a lot of bands are bringing that back, I've noticed, though, especially with these guys. And I feel like, you know, Ginger did it as well, I think on one of on their newest albums. So they're doing it a lot. A lot of these bands are doing it a lot. So it's been like an old school staple kind of thing for metal music from back in the day. But they're bringing it back, and I love it. I love it, man. It sounds so good. Sounds so good. So deep, so clean. And I can definitely see myself smacking myself to that one in the future as well. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen. But if that one was the ending of the record, I would have been fine with that. I would definitely been fine with that. And I would have stapled this one to be the highlight, the best album I've ever heard from these guys, actually. But we still got one more track, ladies and gentlemen. We still have one more track, so this one can go even heavier, which is, I don't even know how they could do that, or it could go like a soft, subtle, clean way to end the album. So I don't know what to expect. I have no idea what to expect. Like I said, the last one just blew me away, so I don't know what to expect. So I'm just gonna go in not knowing what I'm gonna feel on this last one, but we're gonna end it hopefully with a banger. This is the last one off the new All That Remains record, Blood and Stone. Let's get it. Ooh, little piano melody. I love me some piano, man. I love that whole orchestral feel to when it comes to creating songs as well. It just amps up the, atmosphere, the feel. Ooh. Whoever's playing it, though, definitely knows how to play the keys. Woo! Little piano solo. Build it up, boys. Bring it home with the last track. Woo! Starting off with the riffy. Woo! Oh, there's the blast beats. Oh, okay. Go drop out punk first. Oh yeah, chant it up. Back in. God, the energy just does not stop with these guys, man. It's crazy. Oh yeah. very different, but I like that dropout punk section. Ooh! Let's go, boys! Woo! Bring out the solos! Oh man, I just don't know where to put my energy. To the solos? Or to the breakdowns? Go boys, one more time. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, this album has been... The amount of intensity on this album is insane. Like I said, I was not expecting this amount of intensity, this aggression, this energy. Oh man, these like little clean parts like aren't enough. They're not enough to bring me back down, man. My heart's racing. Just so much energy compact into these tracks. Oh, it's insane. Oh, the pianos. Whoever's on the keys, man, knows how to play. Get that piano solo. Oh man, what an interesting way to end an album though. Like I said, from the amount of intensity, from the amount of energy that these guys have had over the past, years, decades even, nothing compares to this. I feel like this album is just completely unmatched from all their other albums. Like I said, it's been quite a while since I've heard like a full-fledged album from these guys. But they had some bangers, they had some singles I liked from the past, but just this one, I just feel like it's on a whole nother level, from tonage to creativity to style to talent, even just everything in between, man. Just from the technicality, from the solos to the sweeps to the melodies to the riffs to the breakdowns, even just to everything in between, man. It's just nothing compares to this album, I feel like, from them. Because granted, they have a new lineup, they have new people in the band, which are insanely talented. I have no idea where they conjured up these people. I don't know if they brought them from other bands or they just summoned them from the depths to create some of the heaviest, to create some of the most craziest riffs known to man. I have no idea, but these guys are definitely insane, especially on their solos game. Probably one of the best up there with the solos as well, because like I said, the last As I Lay Dying album was insane. I'm just comparing them to because they have similar tastes and styles, I feel like, but their solos were nuts on that one too. Just the amount of energy and full frontal force on that one was insane, but I feel like it compares to this one. This one can definitely stand on its own 2 feet, and definitely compared to other albums similar in the genre, so don't overlook this one. So don't overlook this one. If you know they're not as popular, I feel like, as other mainstream bands and stuff like that, but they're definitely good, man. They're definitely one of the bands up there. They definitely deserve their festivals. They definitely deserve their shows, and then especially, man, when they're creating albums as such as this, I was definitely like to see them perform these live, man, because just live would just be insane. Because my eyes would just be glued to the guitar player alone, just seeing how fast his fingers are sweeping, are riffing, and just how fast he can play those notes, man. It would just be insane, man. It'd just be insane, man. I can't imagine the girls watching him fingering his guitar that fast, man. Either way, I have no idea how he does it, but either way, I'm definitely jealous when it comes to that. But like I said, man, one of the OGs, one of the greats from back in the day, and one of the best in the game still to this day when it comes to writing some heavy bangers, some heavy riffing bangers, some classic riffs as well, and just we had a lot of surprises too on this one, man. We had some surprises. We had some influences here and there. I could feel like we had some surprises. We had the modern twist at one of the tracks there. I wish we got a little bit more of that, to be honest with you. I wish we had a little bit more of the down tune, breakdown, stuff like that, which is also kind of fun to play around and mix up with it. What kind of crazy, insane notes that you could create with that thing. But we also got the doomy vibe. We got the hardcore hitting doomy beat down vibe from these guys, which I've never seen them do before, man. That one is probably one of the most intensity driven, insane tracks they've ever created, man, in my opinion. I don't know what they created on their other previous albums, mind you, but that was the heaviest one I've ever heard from these guys they've created. And if they can do the doom, give me some more doom. Give me some more doom. Go full doom on the next album. Full doomy vibe, full doom gents, full doom down tune riffs, full doom down tune breakdowns. Bring out the whammy. Just full doomy breakdown from All That Remains next album. I want to see that. I want to see that. Us fans, let's make a petition for all That Remains next album, the Doom album. Let's get it. Bring in Mike Gordon. Put him on there as well. Screw it. Make it the heaviest doomy vibe album you could ever create. Either way. But like I said, this one had surprises. It had some tricks. It had some old school classic elements to it as well. But each track was unique in its own way. Each track surprised me. A lot of energetic ones on this one. Not too many subtle ones, which I was surprised there, because they like to do their subtle, soft-spoken albums on some of their tracks as well. But no, we got full energy on this one, so definitely surprised me on that. So yeah, like I said, man, all these albums are coming out insane. So many albums are coming out, and I just can't wait to see what other albums are coming out later this year. We already have some lined up for you guys as well. We're going to check out that new Landmarks one as well when that comes out next month. And then tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, I'm super excited. I'm super hyped because A Day to Remember is finally releasing their anticipated album, the newest released album, tomorrow. So be sure to come back for that and check that one out, because we are going to do a fully live stream for that one as well. So I'm eager to see how many songs we have on that one, because there's a volume 1. So who knows, they might have a volume 2 coming out later this year. I don't know why they would name that then, because it gives you a little bit of subtle hint, gives you a little bit of a tease of what's to come. But either way, I'm just super excited to check that one out tomorrow. So be sure to stay tuned for that one and come back tomorrow, and be sure to hit that subscribe button, especially new here, because we're going to visit the channel and you don't want to miss out on a single one. I guarantee that, and I'll see you guys in the next one.